And good day everyone. So I am Alex Dumlao Jr. and I was tasked to present this PowerPoint of our group regarding the common materials and equipments in construction. So nandito ipipresent ko lang naman yung mga common na nakikita nating equipments, materials na ginagamit sa construction. So first, let's define construction. Sabi dito, construction is the art of building a large structure. So, construction uses materials and requires equipments in order to apply mathematical and systematic calculations about the structure to be built. So, yung construction is hindi lang siya art, kundi scientific siya, based on science, which is fact. And dapat yung mga meron siyang mathematical calculations regarding sa kung ilang ratio or paano yung paggawa or ratio ng cement na ilalagay sa pagbuhos, yung distances ng mga reinforced steel bars sa mga beams, yung mga ganun. So, yun yung construction. So, next. So, ito na yung mga common na nakikita or yung mga nakikita nating materials and equipments. So the definition of this one is that these construction materials and equipments are the collection of things used in construction. This can be used to test. So meron tayong mga apparatus to test the tawag dito, yung mga workability and consistency ng mga cement or concrete. Meron ding, this is also used to apply. So, ano ba yung mga common na ginagamit to apply kan? Next is to install, to carry, and to transport the needed services in the site. And now, let's proceed to the, eto na yung mga common examples of construction materials. First one is spade or yung pala. Next one is yung hammer. Yan, concrete hollow block. Yung hammer is parang simbolo na din siya ng mga karpintero, which is yung mga construction workers, kasi this symbolizes construction also, yung hammer. Yung spade ginagamit sa pagkuhan ng concrete or yung hollow. Yung spade kasi is ginagamit for kuhan lang siya, individually. Meron ding mga equipments na ginagamit to carry concrete na. Yun yung mga pangmalawakang projects. Itong spade is pangkuhan lang siya for construction, mini constructions, ganun. The third picture shows the concrete hollow block or yung CHB na tinatawag. So, yung CHB is nagva-vary siya into different sizes. Merong CHB4, CHB6, CHB8, wherein yung CHB4 is ginagamit siya for interior walls. Yung CHB6, pwede siyang for fences. Ganun. Then, next, the cement. Ito naman, pinaka-common na ginagamit sa construction sa Pilipinas, cement. So, hindi ito nawawala pag may constructions. Maliban na lang kung puro wood yung ginagamit sa construction. Then, next is the aggregates, syempre. Hindi ka makakapagkuhan ng concrete kung walang aggregates. So, the mortar is a mix ng cement and aggregates siya with, syempre, water. Then, next is the roofing. So, yung mga ganitong klaseng roofing na nasa picture is, ito na yung parang nag-emerge na siya. Ito na yung parang umuuso ngayon. So, dati kasi iba yung kan. Pero marami pa rin namang gumagamit nung dati. Pero ito na yung mostly nakikita sa markets, sa mga bahay-bahay. Ito na mostly yung nilalagay na roofing. Next is the lumber. So, meron ding different sizes tong lumber. Mostly ginagamit ang lumber for yung sa roofing din para pagpatungan ng roofing. Then next or the last is the reinforced steel bar, syempre. Yung topic na namin kay sir dito is merong different MPa or stress na applied dito sa mga reinforced steel bar or rebar. So, yung merong green, merong red, and yellow ata yan. So, may corresponding MPa or megapascal yung mga color na yun. Proceed naman tayo sa common equipments in construction. So, first one is the concrete mixer. Ito pinaka-common to pag may road construction. Ito yung ginagamit nila mostly. Hindi mostly para. Ito dapat yung ginagamit kasi pang malawakang buhos yung road construction. Next one is the mobile crane. So meron atang tatlong klase ng crane. Yung mobile crane and yung hindi ata wait lang. Yung naka-steady lang na crane, yung nasa buildings lang, ganun. Yung isang crane. Yung mobile crane is used to carry materials or yung mga kailangan gamit from low ground to high ground. So meron siyang hook. Next one naman is yung loader. So mostly ginagamit yung loader to carry soil. Soil yung mostly na pinagagamitan ng loader. Next is the backhoe. So yung backhoe is meron siyang combination siya ng parang loader sa likod tapos merong excavator sa harap. Pero ang tawag dito is backhoe. Then next is the excavator. Ito mostly yung nakikita natin sa mga construction pag malaki yung construction or mining sites, yung excavator. Used to dig deeper holes than the backhoe dito, excavator. And third one is the road roller. So yung ginagamit ang road roller to para maging compact yung soil, yung sub-base na ilalagay sa construction ng road. So maraming nakikitang ganito pag may construction ng road, used to compact the soil. Then lastly na meron tayo is the common testing apparatus. So una na dito is yung concrete slump test apparatus. So ito yung ginagamit or it is the apparatus to test the consistency and the workability of fresh concrete. So pag masyadong maraming tubig, nagkukan siya, mas mababa yung or mas mataas yung height na nami-measure ng meter natin. Pero pag medyo dry siya, ibig sabihin mas mataas or mas maliit yung nami-measure natin sa meter from that rod. Then lastly, na common na testing apparatus is the universal testing machine. So itong picture na to is taken from the laboratory sa A12. Ito siya. Hindi na ata ito nagagamit. So ang gamit ng universal testing machine is to test the compressive stress and tensile stress of a concrete. So ginagamit siya para i-test yung compressive stress and tensile stress ng concrete. Or basically, tinetest niya yung parang capability ng concrete to resist forces, compressive and tensile forces. And last, yun na lang. And thank you. Nga pala yung mga pictures dito is taken from Google. So just to present some pictures. So Hopefully, maintindihan nyo. Thank you.